Hey guys, Stitchy Chips here, and today I'm going to be talking about some ideas and suggestions I have for the future of Borderlands 3. Now, this is quite a different video from all my other videos, which are all about Ravenfield. So I hope you enjoy this, and without any further ado, let's get started. I will be dividing this video into separate parts, different kinds of suggestions. Likely suggestions and unlikely suggestions. So let's get on to the suggestions, shall we? What I mean by likely suggestions is that suggestions could actually be put into the game, at least a high chance it could be put into the game. So now that I cleared that up, let's get on to the suggestions. So my first suggestion is buff all the legendaries, almost all of them. Most of the legendaries suck in this game. They all feel underpowered compared to the other weapons like the Monarch, the Plaguebearer, and Reflux. I would love to use the guns like the Crossroad, Long Musket, and Shredderfire. I am glad that the Hellwalker has been buffed, but the other guns could use the same love you gave to the Hellwalker. So please, just buff the legendaries, Gearbox. Please add fast travel locations to the boss arenas to all of them. I really don't want to go through the whole map killing bandits over and over again, just to get to the boss. Now there are save stations in the boss areas, but in order to get farming, I want to have a fast travel location at the boss arena, so that way I can just teleport there and then start the farming right away, instead of having to go through bandits or whatever enemies I have to get through before I can get to the boss. Remove modifiers, or at least let them turn them off, or let us manually select them. The modifiers are so damn annoying. The game is almost unplayable due to these modifiers. I get you want to give challenge to Mayhem mode, especially Mayhem 10, but all it does is it makes it more frustrating than it already is. Now, not all the modifiers are annoying, but the most annoying modifiers are, in my opinion, Dazed and Infused, any of the elemental modifiers, Post-Mortem, Freeze Tag, Boundary Issues, and Laser Flare. And also Roguelite. I do like the modifiers Healer Avenger and Healer Drone and all of the free, easy modifiers. I feel like this issue could be solved by, removing modifiers completely, making modifiers optional, or my preferred option, allow us to manually select the modifiers. I know you can re-roll the modifiers, but that is way too boring and annoying. Traditional raid bosses. I would love to see a traditional raid boss in the game. Not those pathetic takedowns you gave us, but a real Borderlands 2 like raid boss. Speaking of takedowns, please no more takedowns. They are so annoying to do solo since the enemy's health is way too high and still takes forever to kill them. At least last time I tried. I am never going to do those takedowns again because of the recent Guardian takedown. Seriously. Oh, and Handhunters should return instead of events. Fully customize our character, model change, custom outfits, etc. The skins of the game feel like recoloring of other skins. I would rather have a fully custom skin, basically a different costume, outfit, etc., than a head and a skin. For example, Flag could have a loader bottom skin from the Tales of the Borderlands, Chapter 5 ones, the one I'm talking about, and or Zane could have a werewolf skin, like the head but with the body from the Bloody Harvest event. So now I went over the likely suggestions, I will now go over the unlikely suggestions. The unlikely suggestions are suggestions that may not make it into the game, will probably never happen, ever. Unless we're lucky, of course. Gunsmith. I would love to see a gunsmith in this game. My idea of one is where you can sell the weapons to a specific machine, I would call the gunsmith machine, and have the parts for any gun, as long as the manufacturer of that gun, and which weapon type it is. I really hope to see this one in next game, if we're even are getting another Borderlands game. It would be nice to see, and hopefully that happens. Main story, questline overhaul, and side quest 2. We all know the story was a complete train wreck, and is hated by the majority of the community. I personally found it to be boring, time-consuming, and dragged out for too long. Check out the Cartoonish's video on it. It is an hour long and 30 minutes. I feel like they should really do a complete rewrite and or make Borderlands 3 non-canon. I really feel like quests should get an overhaul, as the quests can be boiled down to run to said location, kill something, or / press X square E on something, fast travel back and or run back, listen to some long dialogue, get paid and or get some gear. I feel like they can give the player some choice in the game with dialogue and or mission rewards, although some quests just do that. And lastly, a new Vault Hunter. I know Gearbox said that they're not going to be doing new characters and are doing skill trees instead, and having a BS reason on why, but the current Vault Hunters are stale and they could make the game more fresh with a new playable character. Honestly, not having new playable characters is a big mistake. And the reason why is that they said it's not being played much.
You serious?
And that was my suggestions for Borderlands 3. I am thinking about making a video on why I did not like the story of Borderlands 3, so maybe stay tuned for that. I hope you liked this video. Like, subscribe, and comment, and I'll see you next time. Sketchy out.